Today's video, we're going to be talking about tech for your workouts. So I'm a girl who likes bright colors, bright patterns. I like a lot of fun things. But just because you're a girl who likes bright stuff doesn't mean you can't still have tech that's fun to wear and that actually does its job when you work out. So let's get into this video. I got a couple options for you guys, stuff that looks like it could just blend into your everyday look. No one would ever know unless you told them. And then a couple things that still look like they're tech for working out, but it's still cute. So the first tip I have for working out is wearing makeup. Yes, there is makeup for working out. You can wear your regular makeup. I wouldn't suggest like a full face, foundation, all that jazz, but you can definitely wear a BB cream or a CC cream. Something light, something that's definitely not gonna, fall off your face in clumps. You can wear mascara, do a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of blush. It doesn't have to be heavy, it can just be a little bit. I actually got this tip from Sonia Richards-Ross, and she's a world-class Olympic athlete for sprinting, and she gave this tip. She's like, when I go to the gym and I definitely don't feel like being there, and there's days where I'm like, bah, get me out of here. She's like, I definitely put on a little bit of makeup to make me feel like, yeah, I can do this, I got this. So I adopted that into my own workout lifestyle. And it definitely helps. You look in the mirror, you look at yourself, you got on your cute outfit, and you're like, okay, I'm doing things. So try that tip out for working out. And there's a makeup brand that is specifically for this reason. It's called Sweat. They don't have foundation or anything like that because that kind of defeats the purpose because you're gonna sweat, but they do have like bronzer options that are guaranteed to stay on throughout your whole makeup. It's actually a brand that was developed by 2 Olympic athletes, so they know what they're talking about. They know how to sweat, and they are gorgeous women, and they definitely know how to look good in the gym. So my next tip, or my next product, is called the Happy Fork. And this fork, everyone knows that working out is about 20% and your diet is about 80%. So with Happy Fork, it's really geared towards your diet. So it's a fork, a smart fork. I never thought I'd say those words together. But a smart fork that kind of records how fast you're eating. You program it, of course, and you tell it, how quickly you want to eat and how you want it to track your eating habits. And when you are eating a little bit faster than what you told it to look out for, it'll start to make a little vibration in your hands. So you're kind of like, oh yeah, okay, I got to slow down. I got to, chew a little bit longer and process. So it's definitely for people who want help with their portion control in a very practical way. It's on your plate. It's your fork. It's in your hand. You're gonna feel it vibrate. You can ignore if you want, but if you have your workout goals and you want to get to a certain point, this is a tool that can definitely help you get there. With the Happy Fork, there are options to sync it to your Mac, your PC, or your phone. There's apps that allow you to see how well you're doing, what areas you should probably work on, and where you should probably focus more in order to get what you really want out of the product. So it checks your meals in real time. It checks the time between how much time has elapsed between your one fork bite to the next fork bite. It's definitely something that's a little more intense, but if this is what you want and you're on that next step and you want to keep it pushing and you want to try something different, the Happy Fork might be for you. Okay, so next up we have the Amiga Smart Bracelets. This is kind of similar to the Fitbits of the world, but the way that this is different, and it actually goes a little bit further than the Fitbit, is that there's actually 2 bracelets. One goes on your wrist and the other one goes on your leg, so it can track your movements. It's gonna track your dancing, swimming, yoga, whatever you're doing, it's gonna track. And it does it in a comprehensive way because it's tracking pretty much arm to foot movements. It's tracking what you're doing, and it definitely is calibrating to make sure that, hey, maybe she's running, let's track her for running. Maybe she's swimming, let's track her for swimming. And I think it's definitely a cool idea because we're used to seeing the one bracelet, which is great because it tracks heart rate and pulse and all those other things, but we haven't really seen a bracelet that you can attach to your leg to track your movements when you're doing your workouts. And I think this is a really cool idea because it gives you like a full body picture about what's going on, how you're doing, what calories you're burning. And of course, it also has an app that can be integrated, an app where you can see your progress so you can update things and check on things. And the Amiga is really cool. So for girls out there who chose running as their sport, or running chose them, whichever, one of the watches that's the top rated watch at the moment is the TomTom Spark 3. This watch has so many positive reviews. A lot of people love it. There's few people who don't like it when they get it. There's just a lot of love for this watch. This watch is super awesome. So you get sport tracking, activity tracking, and a heart sensor, but this is the only watch, the only running watch available on the market that allows you to stream your music. And I know for me that for running, I like to have music. I cannot run without music. And pretty much I can't do anything without music. Music is the theme to my whole day. But anyways, this watch streams your music and it allows you to dial in, and you don't have to fiddle with your phone. You don't have to, skip a track. You don't have to do anything with your phone. You can do it through your watch's interface, which is very, very helpful, because when you're running, you kind of just try to stay in the zone and stay focused on your goal. And this TomTom watch is definitely getting high marks for being a watch that's dedicated to running and gives the runner a really good experience while they're wearing it. So next up are the products from Bella Beat. This one is super girly. It's very fashion forward, very high tech, very cute. And it definitely does a couple things that as women, we particularly need. This watch tracks your activity, it tracks your sleep, tracks your meditation, it tracks your stress, and a big one, it tracks your menstrual cycle. Because as we know as women, that around that time of the month, there are certain things that you just don't want to do. And this allows you to see when your menstrual cycle is coming up, and allows you to plan things accordingly. So you know, hey, around this time of the month, I'm probably not going to want to go to the gym, or I'm not going to want to go to salsa class. So maybe I'll just do a little extra on Tuesday to prepare for Thursday when I know I'm going to be in bed. So I think this is a really, really, really good option for women who want to wear a fitness tracker but don't want to have that fitness tracker look, like that traditional Fitbit look. Like, this looks like jewelry. This looks like something that's like, oh, that's cute. Where'd you get it? And only you would know that, hey, I'm wearing a fitness tracker, but don't nobody need to know all your business, girl. So this is definitely something that you should probably look into if you want a tracker that's a little bit more on the girly side. And it has all of the capabilities of the ones already on the market and then some, like the period tracker. I know that our periods are one of the big things that we deal with every month of every year, and it's definitely something that can affect our mood, our bodies, our temperatures. The period is a big thing. So for them to include this capability into their technology, yes, thumbs up, Bella Beat. Making tech for women doesn't always have to be pink and sparkly, but the sparkles definitely help. If you're a sparkle girl, you might want to look into this. There are bracelets, necklaces, options, watches that you can wear, so you can track your health and fitness if that's something that's important to you right now, but you don't have to sacrifice the style aspect of it. You can wear this to the gym, and you can also transition this into your regular work day. This is something that is easy to wear. It's something that it's very light and delicate, and it definitely does what it says it's gonna do. So like the other options, this also has an app that can hook up to your phone and computer, so you can see how your life is progressing. You can track your fitness, you can track your sleep, track your mood. So yeah, this is definitely an option that you might want to look into if you're looking for the high tech, the super luxe. This is it. So guys, I just want to thank y'all for tuning into this video for this wearable tech for women. Just because we're women, it doesn't mean it has to be pink, but sometimes that helps. So thank you for looking at this video, and I'll catch y'all next time. See ya. I'm going to put a link to all of the options I talked about in the description bar so you can check them out and see which one works for you. Let me know if you have any other wearable tech ideas in the comment bar so we can talk about them. Thanks, guys. Bye.